This is the launch of the Digital Public Services Strategy, which is an initiative that brings together many aspects of the public sector to provide a very clear utilisation of digital technology to support the delivery of public services.
The Lochleven Community Campus was opened in 2009 and it was an exciting opening for us, coming from an old building in which we'd managed to inject technology to a building which technology is part of the infrastructure. We do have Wi-Fi in the building that allows our young people particularly to use their handheld devices, and that's the particular area where we've seen a growth in those last 3 years. In fact, as a school, we are now looking at more and more ways to allow the young people to make use of that in an educational sense.
We all use our smartphones. We can use it as a diary for writing down homework, or if there's something that we need to look at, we can take a picture of it so we can have a reference for it at home. And a lot of the schools, they have our own website, and the teachers will put up the homework on the website, so if you've missed class for some reason, you've been off ill, you can always catch up because the homework will be there.
The individual must be at the centre of the delivery of public services. It can't be that public services are just delivered by institutions without regard to what people actually need. So we build services around the needs of the individual, and we therefore have to build information around the needs of the individual into the bargain. Now, as a local resident here in Perth and Kinross, I follow the council on Twitter. I can get information any time of the day on what changes are taking place in relation to services, how they might affect me, how I can access services. So it's a really good and effective utilisation of information technology for the benefit of individual members of the public.
We are looking to make substantial savings going forward by the use of digital technology, which is why we're extremely excited about this development. For example, we have roads engineers in a far-flung part of Perthshire, and they don't have immediate access at the moment to roads plans where drains connect, for example. Now, in the past, they would have had to go back to Perth. In the future, with new generation broadband, once it's been rolled out, they will be able to tap into our information, and that will save a journey. That's just a very small example of the sort of thing that we'll be able to do in the field.
What's important is this strategy is now followed up by real action by individual public bodies, because increasingly members of the public are using smartphones to gain access to information and to gain access to commercial services. They must be able to use those smartphones to gain access to public services and to ease the way in which they can utilise the public services of Scotland.